Have you ever wondered how your data is kept safe in databases? Well, that's the job of database security, a subject as vast as it is crucial. It involves a host of measures and protocols designed to protect databases and the valuable data they contain from unauthorized access, misuse, modification, or destruction. A well-secured database ensures the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. But how is it achieved? There are several key aspects we'll be exploring. Authentication verifies user identities, while authorization controls determine what these users can do within the database. Encryption keeps data safe by encoding it into an unreadable format. Data masking and redaction techniques conceal sensitive data, and auditing and logging track database activities. We'll also look at database firewalls, patch management, backup and disaster recovery strategies, and the importance of security training and awareness. Stay tuned as we delve into these aspects one by one. First up, we have authentication. Now, the purpose of authentication in database security is to verify the identity of users attempting to access the database. It's like the bouncer at the door of a club, making sure only the VIPs get in. This is accomplished through various techniques, from the traditional username and password combo to more advanced methods. Biometric authentication, for instance, uses unique physical or behavioral traits to identify users. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, combines two or more independent credentials for enhanced security. Think of it as needing both a key and a secret code to open a safe. Then there's single sign-on, or SSO, which allows users to access multiple systems with just one set of credentials. It's all about keeping out the riffraff and making sure only the right people have access. Remember, strong authentication mechanisms are your first line of defense against unauthorized access. Next, let's talk about authorization controls. These are the gatekeepers of your database, determining what actions authenticated users can perform. Think of them as the bouncers at a club, checking IDs and deciding who gets to enter and what they can do once inside. Authorization controls revolve around a concept known as the principle of least privilege. This simply means that users should only have the bare minimum access necessary to perform their tasks. No more, no less. User roles, privileges, and access levels are defined based on this principle. For instance, a database administrator might have full access, while a data analyst might only be allowed to read and not modify data. Role-based access control, or RBAC, and access control lists, or ACLs, are common mechanisms used to implement these controls. They restrict access to specific data or database operations based on user roles and permissions. Authorization controls ensure that users only access data and perform actions within their designated privileges. Now, we move on to data encryption. Imagine a secret language only you and your best friend understand. That's how encryption works. It transforms data into an unreadable format using cryptographic algorithms, ensuring your information remains confidential and secure. But where can we apply this magical tool? The answer is almost everywhere. Think about data in transit. As your data travels across networks, it's like a postcard, visible to anyone who intercepts it. But with SSL or TLS encryption, it's like sealing that postcard in an envelope. Only the recipient with the right key can open it and read the message. Next, consider data at rest, sitting on your hard drive. Disk encryption works like a safe, enclosing your data securely. And within the database itself, field-level encryption ensures that even individual columns of data are unreadable without the decryption key. Encryption ensures that even if your data falls into the wrong hands, it remains unreadable without the appropriate key. Let's now explore data masking and redaction. These techniques play a crucial role in concealing sensitive information in non-production environments or for specific user roles. Data masking is like a clever disguise for your data. It involves replacing sensitive data with fictitious or anonymized values, ensuring that the original data remains confidential. For example, a credit card number might be masked as 4242 ******* 1234. The masked data retains similar characteristics to the original, making it suitable for testing and development activities without exposing the real data. On the other hand, redaction is the process of selectively removing or hiding sensitive information from query results or reports. It's like blurring out specific parts of a photo to protect someone's identity. Through this, you can share data safely without revealing sensitive details. Through masking and redaction, sensitive data can be protected without affecting database operations or functionality. Next on our list is auditing and logging. These are crucial mechanisms in database security that keep track of all database activities. Imagine them as the CCTV cameras of your database, meticulously recording every single action. This includes user logins, data access, modifications, and even security-related events. Now, why is this important? Audit logs serve three main purposes. First, they facilitate forensic analysis. In case of a security breach, logs can help trace the origin of the breach, the data that was compromised, and the steps that were taken by the intruder. Second, they assist in compliance reporting. Many industries have regulatory requirements for data access and modification. Audit logs can prove that these requirements are being met. Lastly, they aid in detecting suspicious activities. Unusual patterns of data access or modifications can be flagged for investigation. Audit logs provide a vital record of actions within the database, helping to identify and investigate security incidents. Let's now turn our attention to database firewalls. Imagine a sentinel standing guard at the gates of your database, monitoring and filtering the flood of network traffic. That's essentially what a database firewall does. It enforces security policies and acts as a shield, protecting your precious data from threats. One such threat is SQL injection attacks, a common and dangerous tactic used by cybercriminals to exploit vulnerabilities and manipulate your database. The firewall scrutinizes every SQL query, blocking those that seem suspicious or violate your security policies. Beyond just defense, database firewalls also possess intrusion detection and prevention capabilities. They are like the keen eyes of an eagle, identifying and blocking suspicious or malicious activities before they can wreak havoc. In the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats, having a robust database firewall is not just an option, it's a necessity. A robust database firewall is a critical component of any database security strategy. Next up, we discuss patch management. Just like your favorite smartphone apps need updates, so does your database software. These updates, or patches, are crucial in maintaining a secure database environment. They address security vulnerabilities that have been discovered since the last version of your database software was released. Without regular patching, your databases could be left open to attacks, potentially leading to the loss or theft of sensitive data. Patch management involves not only applying these updates, but doing so promptly. The longer a system remains unpatched, the longer it is exposed to potential exploitation. To streamline this process, many choose to automate patch management. This ensures patches are applied as soon as they're available, without the need for manual intervention. However, it's important to test these patches in a safe environment before deploying them to your live systems to avoid unexpected issues. Effective patch management helps keep your database software up to date and secure against known vulnerabilities. Now, let's delve into backup and disaster recovery strategies. In the realm of database security, these strategies are absolutely essential. They act as your safety net, safeguarding your precious data against accidental loss, corruption, or even complete destruction. Imagine a scenario where a hardware failure occurs or a natural disaster strikes. Such events can wreak havoc on your databases, potentially leading to the loss of invaluable data. This is where backup and disaster recovery strategies come into play. By implementing regular backups, you create copies of your data at specific intervals. This ensures that you have a fallback option in case something goes wrong. The key here is regular. The more frequently you back up, the less data you stand to lose. Off-site storage, on the other hand, provides an extra layer of protection. By storing backups in a location separate from your primary databases, you safeguard your data from localized events like fires or floods. Remember, a robust backup and disaster recovery strategy is your last line of defense against data loss. Finally, we explore security training and awareness. This is the cornerstone of any robust security strategy. Why? Because even the most sophisticated technical safeguards can falter if the people interacting with your databases don't understand the importance of security. This is where training and awareness programs come in. They equip database administrators, developers, and end users with the knowledge and skills required to safeguard data effectively. These programs cover a wide range of topics, from understanding the basics of database security to mastering the latest best practices, policies, and procedures. They help demystify complex security concepts, making them accessible to all. Moreover, they cultivate a proactive approach to security, fostering a culture where everyone takes responsibility for protecting data. Remember, security is not just about technology, it's also about people and processes. By investing in training and awareness, you're not just enhancing your technical defenses, but also empowering your team to be active participants in your security strategy. Security training and awareness are crucial in fostering a culture of security within your organization.